Hi, my name is Devashish, and in this video we will be learning about differentiability. Differentiability is the extension of the concept of continuity. Many times we get confused in the questions which are posed like this: whether every continuous function is differentiable or whether every differentiable function is continuous. And to avoid this confusion, I would like you to use this particular Venn diagram that I'm going to draw here. So this is a big circle, and let's draw another circle in red. The smaller circle is basically differentiable, and the bigger circle is continuous. So basically every differentiable function is continuous function, but not every continuous function is a differentiable function. Stick right till the end to learn more about this. You can comment upon differentiability by just looking at the graphs or by the analytical method. We will first see how to gauge whether the function is differentiable by looking at the graphs. Now there are particular types of graphs, and you can just look at the graph and say whether the function is differentiable at a given point or not. Let's say if the graph of the function is something like this. So if you find a corner in a graph, then you can say that the graph is not differentiable at that given particular point. Another kind of a graph is known as a cusp. Cusp is something like this. And we will see the analytical method as well. So you can see there is a cusp like this. So this is known as cusp, and this is also not differentiable. Another kind of a graph is when the function is not continuous itself, and we have covered that video. So if you have not watched the video about continuity, I have added the video in the description. Please go through it. What is so special about the corner and cusp? The thing is, if you travel on the graph from the left hand side, the tangent is like this. And if you travel from the graph from the right hand side towards the point, the tangent is like this. Because there is no single tangent that can be defined on that particular point, we say that it is not differentiable at a corner. Same thing happens with the cusp. Cusp has a vertical tangent at the given point, and vertical tangent means the tangent is infinity. And so we say the function is not differentiable at a cusp as well. So a very important statement is, if the graph is not continuous at a given point, then the function is not differentiable as well. Example would be a tan x graph. If you draw a tan x graph, it is something like this. And you know at pi by 2 and minus pi by 2, tan x reaches to infinity at pi by 2, and tan x reaches to minus infinity at minus pi by 2. So the tan x graph is not continuous at the odd multiples of pi by 2, and so the tan x graph is not also differentiable at the odd multiples of pi by 2. I hope you understand. Now let's see analytical method, where if we do not have the graph of the function, how do we judge whether the function is differentiable or not at a given point? So the basic definition is, for the function f of x to be differentiable at x is equal to a, we need that the limit of x tending to a from left hand side of f dash of x should be equal to limit x tending to a from positive side or from the right hand side of f dash of x should be equal. That means if you draw a tangent to the curve coming from the left hand side, and if you draw the tangent to the curve coming from the right hand side, both these tangents should be the same. If this doesn't happen, that means f dash of a doesn't exist. If even without checking this, you can directly say or directly analyze that if f dash of a doesn't exist, which generally happens with discontinuous functions or cusps, you can say that the function is not differentiable at x is equal to a. Let's see some examples. So this is an example we have. We have a function f of x is equal to x minus 2, and we need to check whether the function is differentiable at x is equal to 2. Now again, there are two ways. You can either plot a graph, check whether there is a cusp or a corner, and say that okay, the function is not differentiable or differentiable at x is equal to 2, or there is an analytical method. First we will see analytical method. So basically you have to define the function properly. With the mod function it is very critical. So with the mod function you have x minus 2. This means that the function is equal to x minus 2 for x greater than or equal to 2, and function is minus x plus 2 for x less than 2. We can use the definition for differentiability. So limit of f dash of x for x tending to 2 from left hand side is equal to limit of f dash of x as x tends to 2 from right hand side. If this is true, then we say the function is differentiable at x is equal to 2. Now limit of x tending to 2 from left hand side means x is less than 2, and so for f of x we can use minus x plus 2. So f dash of x is going to be minus 1, and for limit x tending to 2 from right hand side means x is greater than 2, and so we can use x minus 2 for f of x, and therefore f dash of x is going to be 1. We are just differentiating these two functions for different values of x. As you can see, the left hand limit is minus 1 and right hand limit is 1. These two are not equal, and so we say the function is not differentiable at x is equal to 2. If you would plot the graph, you will see that there is a corner at x is equal to 2. So minus 1 is the slope of this particular line and 1 is the slope of this particular line. That's why the function is not differentiable at x is equal to 2. So please notice that the function is indeed continuous at x is equal to 2, since there is no break, but it is not differentiable at x is equal to 2. So this is another example that we will see. F of x is equal to x to the power 2 over 3. Now we will see analytically whether the function is differentiable at x is equal to 0. Alright, so now we have to check whether the limit of f dash of x as x tends to 0 from left hand side is equal to limit f dash of x as x tends to 0 from right hand side are equal. And so first we need to find out the f dash of x. Alright, if you look at f dash of x, you find that f dash of x is equal to 2 by 3 times x to the power minus 1 over 3, which is equal to 2 over 3 times x to the power 1 over 3. You would notice that the left hand limit is basically negative, because for negative values of x you will have negative cube root, so this will be negative, and on the right hand side you will have something positive, because for the values of x greater than 0 the cube root of x will be positive and 2 by 3 is itself positive, so on the right hand side you will have positive. So left hand and right hand sides are not equal, and directly you can also say, if you directly put x is equal to 0, the f dash of x doesn't exist at x is equal to 0. So basically f dash of 0 does not exist, so f of x is not differentiable at x is equal to 0. If you would plot the graph of x to the power 2 over 3, you will get something like this. So there is a cusp at x is equal to 0. If you plot the graph, this is x is equal to 0, and we saw that at x is equal to 0 the f dash of 0 is virtually infinity, or it doesn't exist. So basically the tangent is vertical. It's not that we don't want the tangent to be infinity, but the left hand limit of the derivative of f and right hand limit of derivative of f as x tends to 0, they are not equal, and so you find the cusp at x is equal to 0, and so the function is not differentiable at x is equal to 0. Here are some more functions for you to check whether the functions are differentiable at different points. If you like this video, please share with your friends. Let me know which other videos would you like to watch, and please subscribe to the channel, because if you hit the subscribe button, I will get motivated and I will keep posting more and more videos. I will see you soon with another video. Till then, ज्ञान पीते रहिए.